I worship you, Lord. I worship you. I worship you, for your name is holy, holy. For your name is holy, holy, oh. For your name is holy, holy. For your name is holy, holy. For your name is holy, holy, oh. For your name is holy, holy, oh. For your name is holy, holy, Lord. For your name is holy, holy, Lord. For your name is holy, holy, Lord. Holy, holy, oh. For your name is holy, holy, Lord. For your name, let the weight of your glory cover me. Let the weight of your glory cover us. Let the life of your river flow. Let the truth of your kingdom reign in us. Let the wind of your glory, let the wind of your glory fall. 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 Good morning. Good morning. This is a beautiful morning. This is a beautiful morning. And we thank God for a brand new day. I'm excited once again to come your way. This is your brother, your friend, your pastor, Adjei-Mensah. I know that you have been enjoying the short pieces that have been coming to you almost daily. And we've had the opportunity to come your way today too with another piece. And I know that it will be helpful. This is an insightful piece full of inspiration. I want to talk to you on a subject I've captioned 10 mistakes. 10 mistakes into benefits. 10 mistakes into benefits. Henry Ford said, the only mistakes are the ones from which we learn nothing. And Lindsay Recht also said, if we fail to learn from our trials and errors, then we truly fail. When we fail to learn from our trials and errors, then we truly fail. You see, you have to understand that we all are learners in this journey of life. We all are learners in this journey of life. And life is the teacher. In this context, life is the teacher. So as we walk on the pathway of life, there are some things hours might not teach us, but days will teach us. There are things days won't teach us, but weeks will teach us. There are things weeks might not be able to teach us, but months will teach us. And there are things hours, days, weeks, months might not teach us, but years will teach us. But then as we go through this teaching process and as we walk on this pathway of life, we must understand that one thing is for sure. One thing is certain. We will sometimes make mistakes. Sometimes errors will be found in what we do. There might be failures and there might be defeats. It is for sure. But we should not allow mistakes. We should not allow ourselves to become prisoners of the mistakes we make, of the errors that comes our way, of the defeats we experience, or the failures that comes our way. Rather, we must get beneficial products from them. We must get beneficial products from them. We must understand that failure, mistakes, errors, and defeat are part of life. They are part of life. And no one can really succeed every time they try something. You cannot succeed every time you try something. At least one day or a few times or few occasions, you might fail. But in the midst of all this, we must find a way. We must find a way to learn something from the defeat, to learn something from the failures, from the errors, from the mistakes that comes our way. Many times, what we perceive as mistakes, what we perceive as failures, what we perceive as disappointment or errors are actually gifts. And we will later find out that the lessons learned from them prove to be of great worth and great value. So how much you can learn when you fail or when you make mistakes or when errors comes your way or you are defeated determines how far you can go into achieving your goals. So you see, you must understand that failure, mistakes, defeat, errors contains in them instructions. They are instructive. Because when we make mistakes, it teaches us how we're not supposed to do it. And it gives us a clue as to how to do it. So you realize that most of the times or sometimes we have learned more from our mistakes than our successes. Failure is an opportunity to learn. In failure is an opportunity to begin again, but this time more intelligently. More intelligently. With every defeat, with every failure, there is power in it to turn you into something better than you were before. You see, it was because we made some mistakes or we failed. That is why we decided that we're going to be better of ourselves, or we want to see the good versions of ourselves. Remember, mistakes are not there for mistakes. It is there for alterations. It is there for alterations so that you can change something and you can make some few adjustments to fit you and to look well and to look good on you. Mistakes is a common thing in the acts and in the arts of mastering and mastery. It always shapes something and gives a distinct and a clear reason for actions. Sometimes it was because we made some mistakes, because of some failures. That is why we had a reason. We had a reason. We had a reason, a clear reason to do some things. That is why we had a clear reason to do some things. We had a good reason, the real reason to do some things and not to do some things. Thank God for mistakes and failures. So when we get to understand that mistakes can be instructive, mistakes offers us some opportunities, mistakes offers us the opportunity for alteration, opportunity to learn, opportunity to begin again, opportunity to have power to become something better. We will make good use of them. We will turn those mistakes into benefits. So sometimes you must congratulate yourself that you failed. Why? Because you were learning and it gave you the opportunity and the power and the reason to see a better version and a greater version of what you are looking for. Mistakes. Honestly, mistakes shouldn't be intentional. But then if we don't learn from them, it becomes a tragedy. It becomes a disservice. And we go in the pathway of folly. But I know that we will learn and we will turn mistakes into benefits. So when we admit our mistakes, that's humility. But then when we have the fortitude, when we get the fortitude to learn from them, then that shows that we have a teachable spirit and a teachable heart. But it is wisdom. It is wisdom. It is wisdom when we don't repeat those mistakes. And we become responsible when we don't blame others for our mistakes and for our failures. Don't deny your mistakes and don't accuse or blame others for it, but benefit greatly from mistakes, failures, defeat, and errors. Benefit from them. For it is when we fail to learn from our failures, our mistakes and errors, that is when we truly failed. So you might have made mistakes in the past. You might have been defeated, or seen some defeat and some errors here and there. But I just want you to understand that you have not yet failed, and you have not yet made a mistake, and you have not yet made an error, until you decide not to learn anything from them. So the admonition this morning is that let's learn from our mistakes. Let's benefit from our mistakes by learning from them. Let's benefit from our mistakes by learning from them. Let's benefit from our mistakes by learning from them. This is your friend, your brother, your pastor, Festus Adjei-Mensah. Next week, I'll come your way again on this same platform and this same page, Masters Meetup. Let's make something good, something beneficial, a positive product, create a positive product out of the mistakes we make. Bye-bye for now.